Welcome to today's presentation. This video is about statistics, standard deviation. The data given shows the age of 10 pupils picked at random in a primary school. So the data is as shown. If summation of fx squared is equal to 1360, determine the value of p, hence find the standard deviation to 3 decimal places. So the first thing we'll determine is the value of p. So we'll have to make a frequency distribution table. So we have the values of x listed as shown. So we have 6, 11, 13, 14, 8, 7, 12, 20, p, and finally 9. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we are told that if summation of fx squared is equal to 1360, so for this question, all these values appear only once. So that means the frequencies are 1. So that will just be equivalent to getting 1 times x squared. So we'll just need a column for x squared. So x squared would be equivalent to f x squared. Remember, f is 1 for all of them. So we just square the values of x for this column. So here we have 36. Here we have 121, 169, 196, 64, 49, 144, 400, p squared, and finally 81. Now remember, we are told that the summation of fx squared is 1360. So we'll have to sum up this column, and the expected result is 1360. Now we're going to form an equation which will help us get the value of p squared. So if we sum up all these values including p squared, on the left hand side of the equation we're going to form, we'll have 1260 plus p squared, and then that should be equal to 1360. Now from this we can determine p squared as, so we have 1260 crossing, so that we subtract, so p squared is equal to 1360 minus 1260, and that is 100. So finding the square root of 100, that means p is 10. So in the data here, p is 10. Having determined the value of p, we can now come here and answer the next part of the question. Find the standard deviation to 3 decimal places. Now the formula for standard deviation for ungrouped data is the square root of the summation of the square of the deviations from the actual mean all over the number of items. So in order to answer according to this formula, we'll need to come up with a column for these deviations, the square of the deviation. So we'll have x minus the actual mean, but we square that. So first of all, let's determine the actual mean. So actual mean, we just sum up the values of x and then we divide by the number of items, which is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when we add all these up, we'll be able to get 110. And then we have the number of items being 10. That means the actual mean is 11. So using 11 for this column, we are going to say 6, that is the value of x, x minus the actual mean. So 6 minus 11, that should give us -5. -5 squared is 25. 11 minus 11 is 0. 0 squared is 0. 13 minus 11 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 14 minus 11 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 8 minus 11 is -3. -3 squared is 9. 7 minus 11 is -4. -4 squared is 16. 12 minus 11 is 1. 1 squared is 1. 20 minus 11 is 9. 9 squared is 81. 10 minus 11 is -1. -1 squared is 1. And then 9 minus 11 is -2. -2 squared is 4. So just as we've been instructed, we are to get summation of x minus the actual mean squared. So here we'll have to sum up. So when we add all these from my calculator, I was able to get 150. That is, if you add the whole of this column, you get 150. Now we know that n in this formula is 10. So we are going to determine the standard deviation as follows. So standard deviation is equal to the square root of, so here we have 150, that is for the numerator, over n. N is 10. And that means we'll be required to get the square root of 15. So square root of 15 from my calculator, I'm able to get 3.87298. But because in the question we are instructed to find the standard deviation to 3 decimal places, we will have to express this to 3 decimal places. So this is approximately equal to 3.873. That is to 3 decimal places. And with that, finally, we come to the end of the solution to this problem. Thank you for watching. Bye.